And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And towing the slab, Chris Bassett. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. Bassett with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Good eye right there.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
And that's a little bit high. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Out towards right center field. Varsho under it. And there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits. And Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
On the ground to third. And foul ball. Thomas patrolling center field. Batting second in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Here's a 1-1. That one missed.
1 strike.
1 out. Bases empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
On a line out towards center. Squeezes it, and that is that. Guardians fail to score. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one. Joey Cantillo. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Jimenez. That's in there. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. One away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Anthony Santander.
Yeah, Boog, no doubt. He's a huge reason for this club's success this year. I mean, these guys are benefiting in a big way from his clutch at bats and really just the overall production he's been able to put together so far. Leads the American League in RBIs, so expect him to play a role in this one.
Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Santander with a homer in his last game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Toronto in the first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Just missed. Santana working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. On the ground right side into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Santander makes the play, and there's one down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Runner on the go. Swing strikes. Darryl Parker assigned. Oh, gets dirty. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the.
And nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Gabriel Arias. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That one drilled left field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So one hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now, George Springer. Cantillo back to work. Springer launched a homer in his most recent game.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Just off the inside edge. Just missed.
2-1.
And that is downstairs. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him looking. And quickly one away in the second. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 7 in the series so far. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 4th in the American League in batting average this year. The other way. Nice grab. One left for Toronto. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a quick out, number 1.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. That's in for a strike. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Kirk makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Foul ball there. On the ground to third. Throw on to Santana. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cut out and miss. Curveball struck him out. Blue Jays go down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. He was late there, strike one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Strike on the inside corner.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Laced to right center, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Santana stands in now and watches strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
1 out and a runner at second. In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. This one lifted in the air, left field. Santander makes the grab, 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Ramirez at second with 2 down. That misses,
1 ball, 1
and
strike.
that's ball 1. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Santander settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. One hit, one left. We're midway in the fourth. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch just misses. Vladdy in his 7th season, 25 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that one fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Kwan moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk.
Ball 1, no
in the
strike.
dirt. And the runner holds. Springer on the run. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And that's in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one is inside. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and now it's 3-2. Dalton Varsho in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Springer around third. Safe, he beats it.
Oh, he's safe.
Puts a run on the board. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile.
Taking a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. Throw into third, coming home. A single. It's now 1-0. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. And here is Gabriel Arias. Fly to left his first time. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Here's Brian Rocchio. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the fifth. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Right fielder,
So bases all loaded up. Schneemann digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. Bassett back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time. You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one just misses. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho moving under it. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. One runs in.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Stephen Kwan will hit next. Late swing, foul to the left.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Arias on third. Rocchio at first. One gone. That misses, and it's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Santander racing after it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ball one.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throws it away. Rocchio in to score on the wild pitch. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Guardians 2 and the Blue Jays 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Ernie Clement. And that misses, and it's 1-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Dustin Harris. That one almost got him.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Late on that fastball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one gets past the catcher. No advance, though. Blue Jays down a run. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Hauls it in, one away.
Now that is
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 2. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Laser, base hit, coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. We are tied at 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that clips the inside corner.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That's towards center. Thomas sizing this one up. He's got it. And that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Jose Ramirez. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Guardians finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
That one not close. And 1-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and he breaks his back. And there's one down. So now the DH spot, Kyle Manzardo. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And George makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitcher.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Junis.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Santander leading things off and takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tim Herron up and throwing. Smith, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And the batter is George Springer. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Fly ball to right. That is the inning. 6 innings behind us, all square at 2-2. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Angel Bastardo on to pitch out of the pen here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Upstairs, 1-0. Bastardo, in his rookie season, 22 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. Bichette slings to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch misses, 1-1. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. The throw is wild and it gets away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
1 ball.
Second and third, 1 away. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way.
1-0.
He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Next offering misses down and away.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That pitch gets the corner. It's 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now, Jose Ramirez. Kwan on at second with 2 down. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And now it's the switch hitter. New pitcher now, Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First offering, and it just misses. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the go.
Yeah.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Back foot slider struck him out. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Guardians 5 and the Blue Jays 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Herron. He last pitched 2 days ago. Varsho at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Had him way out front of the slur.
Felt clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Clement in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Guardians leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Popped up. Ramirez settles under it. Out number 2. Now the third baseman, Dustin Harris. 0 for 2 in this one. And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. First pitch misses.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in. And the right-hander's 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, nobody out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
Ball 1, no
Manzardo on at first, nobody out. There's the strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And Naylor swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. And a foul ball. Nance sets, fires. Outside. And the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping.
To Jimenez. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So they strand a pair. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cade Smith.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Rip to right, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Bunt attempt. Popped up. He's got it. And there's one away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Vladdy, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
1-1.
Bichette, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in. Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Into left center for a base hit. Around second is Bichette. To third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Springer swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas sizes this one up, brings it in, and that's the third out. 2 left on. Back now in Toronto. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Varsho corrals it. 1 away. Here comes Lane Thomas. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On the ground, right side, Jimenez. And Thomas is out. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. Hit in the air, left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Carlos Santana digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a base hit. Ramirez in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jimmy Garcia into the game. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Manzardo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. In there at the knees. And the count is 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And that misses. Ball 1. Santana, the runner at third. Manzardo on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the catch. And that is that. Carlos Santana, so smooth. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Smith back to work. On the ground. Ramirez sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
This one in the air. Santana sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 1 out left for the Blue Jays. Next is the designated hitter, Ernie Clement. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
They're down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the